Never, bro. It probably stinks.
Bro,
Smell like cold breath.
does the sock stand up on its own?
It does. On my mic, it does.
That's crazy.
What kind of sock?
You just slip it on.
Bro, I slip it on, but I never slip it off.
Yo.
You slip
Anyway, welcome back to the podcast, guys. Today we have a special guest, Dylan fucking Nelson. Say what's up, Dylan.
Are we recording right now?
Yep.
That's his way of
Oh.
speaking.
Yeah, that's all you could say.
Greetings.
We're also
God.
joined by fellow co-hosts who will now introduce themselves. Fucking.
All right. Yo, what is up? It is Thorcole or Colby. You noticed me last time as the host.
Also, this is the Tyler Brunk. I've
The-
been here, done that.
The only Tyler. There's no more Tylers.
The only Tyler Brunk, the one that matters.
There's
Amen.
no more Tylers. No more Tylers.
Hey, I didn't say that.
Nope, there are no more. You are the only one.
Hey, no.
You're that guy.
Finally,
Not a podcast.
finally, it's Kami-Shan, also known as Limp Dick Lenny. Back at it again. Episode 2. So, Dylan, what's life been like? Tell us about yourself. For viewers who may not know you, who are you?
So I'm Dylan.
Whew.
I'm known by many names.
Yeah?
Give us a few.
Well, yeah, give us a few names.
Lead a little to the imagination, though.
I'm nervous.
Oh,
Um,
I'll hold your hand. It's okay.
I'll give you a little
at,
smooch.
at one point in high school, somebody referred to me as Horsecock Nelson.
Is it true? Can we get like a picture? I'll throw it up on the screen or something.
We're like,
I could definitely not. Definitely not.
Yeah, we'll talk to your manager. It'll be okay.
What I could do is that I could get back to you on that.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah.
We'll have
your
our people talk to
talk
your
to
people.
my people.
Yep.
And kind of how we set this whole spiel up.
Yeah, it was hard.
Yeah.
It was hard getting you on here. I'm gonna be honest.
it was.
We had
It
to
was.
talk to like
Yeah.
5 sets of people just to get to you.
Yeah, I got a lot of people. It's like Kevlar trying to talk to me.
Bro,
They don't
to be-
actually have a cell phone.
Your
Yeah,
time. Your
I'm
time.
the one that had to go on a date with him first. So
Yeah, your time is money.
Oh.
So, it costs us a lot for you to be on here.
yeah.
Actually, a lot.
$40.
Yeah. Like
We had to take out a
$7
loan.
million.
We had to write this off as a business expense as well because it was just so much.
Spendy.
Literally.
Yeah, that was really smart that you wrote that off as a business expense. Hopefully, the IRS doesn't hear this podcast. But
Doubtful.
They shouldn't.
They're
They're
not-
not white
yeah.
trash.
Speaking of white trash, Dylan, I have a question for you. At what point in your life, any point in your life, did you realize that you were a white piece of shit?
I guess just
From
now.
Really?
It's out of pocket.
Oh, damn.
That's not out of pocket.
Well,
I guess-
you know what, then?
I guess the PBR I'm drinking right now with salt in it. I don't know.
Kind of spicy, right?
Yo, that Tony Chachere's extra spice Creole seasoning. Let me tell you. Let me put you on something real quick.
Put me on.
Tell us.
Put a little bit of that in your beer. Okay.
Mhm.
Put it in a fancy, glass, and
Mm-hmm.
give it a sip. Tell me what you think.
All right. I do need a fancy glass.
Yeah,
I don't have one
I
yet.
definitely also don't have a fancy glass, so we'll have to see about that.
Y'all rocking them plastics.
Just the can.
Yeah, just the can.
I can't afford
Hey.
I can't afford the fine dinnerware of today's standards. I
Let
just
me-
have the 50-cent Walmart plates and bowls. So
Same here.
Let me tell you, the aluminum can is a valiant, vessel.
It's
It'll
decorative.
It'll get you home.
It's
Absolutely.
get you there and back sometimes, you know.
You make a pyramid out of it. You use it as rebar when you cement a floor or something. I don't know.
Sure.
Yeah, we use it
guess.
as rebar in our pools, actually.
That's crazy.
Yeah, not
Aluminum
really.
cans?
No.
Num num.
Can
What?
you really use that as rebar? Hold up.
We'll have somebody fact check that.
Yeah, we need that to be fact checked.
Interesting.
Well, what's so interesting, huh?
Interesting.
Why is it not?
Like, good
do you
point. You just
Exactly.
said interesting. I didn't know.
Interesting. Interesting.
Hmm.
Mm.
All right.
Hmm.
Serious question, boys. This determines what kind of man you are. So,
Not a man.
Okay, this
I am but a
determines
boy.
what kind of boy you are, I guess.
Yeah, little boy pussy.
So, no. No. I will say,
I have to edit that out.
yeah, we may have to edit
nah,
that
we
part
keeping
out.
that bitch in.
Oh no, I don't know about that one, Chief.
We'll
Okay.
talk about that later.
That being said, this determines what kind of man you are. So there was a little study done on people who ate crunchy peanut butter compared to smooth peanut butter. I want y'all's answers. So who here ate crunchy?
I mean,
Like just in general, or
Like a
Like
choice,
who likes
like
crunchy peanut butter?
like if I go to Walmart right now and actively choose one or the other, is that what you're asking, or if we've just ever
Yeah.
had it
Oh.
in general?
Yeah, if you would
as
choose
opposed
one or
to
the
somebody
other.
just cramming it down my throat, right?
Yeah.
Because that's
Yeah,
happened.
yeah,
Maybe we need
I've
to.
I've eaten crunchy peanut butter consensually. Yes.
Okay. Is it your favorite?
Not a big PB guy.
Oh
Being honest
no.
with you.
see,
No,
I
that's
prefer the
bad.
creamy.
No, dude. Okay.
Of course,
John,
you
what
would.
about you?
Of course, you would.
I feel like perhaps there's two ways of going about this, right?
Mm-hmm.
There are plenty of people. I know a few who will have peanut butter and they'll just have a spoon. They'll put a spoon to it and have it as a snack, you know.
Okay.
And in that specific scenario, I think crunchy peanut butter is where it's at because you get a little crunch, you get a little savory to it because it's more.
Yeah.
It's a standalone. You need some extra texture in there. But
That makes sense.
but in between two pieces of white, great value Walmart bread, I gotta go with creamy with a little bit of jam or something in there. Maybe sometimes I get the PB no J. Okay, but it's
PB no J?
It's creamy in a sandwich, crunchy as a snack. Okay.
Okay, so in this study, it found that if you eat creamy, you tend to be much of a better person than someone who eats crunchy.
Yeah, they
or
probably
burger.
like their
Sir.
balls in their mouth
Yes,
too.
sir. Hey now. Hey now.
All that
Hey,
cream.
yo.
All that cream.
A little bit of ligma.
What's ligma?
Lick
With
my
my-
peanut butter off my balls, bruh.
Yes, sir.
I'll talk about it later. My people talk to your people.
Okay.
Sure.
I'll get my lawyer.
I'll get my dad.
Alrighty, Dan.
I don't have one.
We got another question for you, Dan. What is the
Okay.
best and worst experience so far in your 4 years in the Minnesota National Guard?
I like to expand on that.
Mhm.
Dylan, have you overall enjoyed the military, and would you recommend it?
I would say so. The first 2 years we were ramping up to go on deployment, and we're also hit with COVID lockdowns. Being in, Minnesota National Guard, a lot of us had to respond to, including me and Mr. Technician there, had to go to the cities for, riot control stuff, stand in front of the Capitol for protests and all that to make sure
Mm-hmm.
there wasn't any, you know,
Property damages.
storming the Capitol or anything crazy like that.
I mean, if there was a Capitol to storm in Minnesota, you guys would have had that shit on hold. That's all I'm saying.
On lockdown.
Literally.
We do have a capital, but
Not a one people would storm.
No.
fair. They just rather burn.
Not a
it
lot
down,
of people.
so-
Not a lot of people, at least.
Well, we'll see.
Okay, well, hey,
Don't pull that.
I want to clarify, he does not mean anything about storming. Let's not leave anything to the imagination there.
What? All right. We're just gonna glance right over that.
Yep.
Yeah. So that first year was pretty hectic, and then we went to NTC, which is 4 weeks of war games in the Mojave Desert, pretty
Wow.
much, which
AKA,
sucks.
AKA Fort Irwin, California, which is right about an hour east of Los Angeles.
Bit of a fucking climate change from the swamps of Minnesota.
Also
Yeah, going from 85 to 90 degrees, super humid, to 100 plus every day, the driest heat of your life.
Yeah.
It's also known
It-
as Death Valley.
Mm-hmm. Did you die?
Definitely a culture shock. Unfortunately, did not die. Still
Shit.
here.
Okay.
Damn.
Rip.
No, the opposite of rip.
But
Lip.
still rip.
Okay.
Live in peace.
Lip. Yes.
I like LIP. I've been saying LIP.
LIP. Yeah.
And
They
in the
should make a
air.
song out of that.
Probably not.
So yeah, the first year, I do not recommend being in it for that. Especially because of the news that came soon after. 2 months later, I'm in college, and I get a call that we are getting, we're supposed to get deployed. I get a call that we're getting kicked off the deployment, pretty much.
Oh wow.
And
That's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
for like myself, right out of high school, my first year of college, my first semester was completely thrown off because I went to, basic
Yeah.
training to, for a combat MOS, 13 Bravo, you, cannon crew member, field artillery, like, you expect to shoot big rounds.
Mhm.
Like that's what you're trained to do.
Some big
Like
yeah.
that's your job, and that's when you're told that you're going to be able to do it, you get this big opportunity. Go to Kuwait, do some training missions. Like you're excited, like it's scary, but you're excited, and then
You look
like
forward
you
to
finally
it.
get over
Yep.
all this, and you're just told like, oh no, that's not happening.
Yeah. Something where you've been like
It's-
mentally preparing for quite some time, just to not even have to
just
worry about it anymore.
Just taking time out of our summers too. I mean, Dylan wasn't there for
Absolutely.
the Texas aspect of it, but I was. When I got to my unit, we were getting ready for that deployment by going to Texas first, or same kind of war games, but but just more in our climate in a way. And then the following summer is when we went to California, but also the Minnesota kind of fucked us on this one, and everyone else basically agrees that are in the Guard is we were focusing on our state active duty when George Floyd was killed, and so we were up there, and then they gave us about 15 to 20 days to repack all of our equipment to then ship down to Texas.
There's a lot of packing
Wow.
involved, correct? 15 days
Correct.
is not a lot of time.
Yeah.
No, packing for that Texas trip, because we weren't in any, we didn't get to issue anything, or we weren't given anything when we got there, minus some vehicles. It usually takes an entire year to pack for that.
Mm-hmm.
And for that state active duty, when we had to go up to the Minneapolis, we had to unpack everything within a matter of like 5 hours.
Wow.
I know you guys had a scare up in the cities, correct? With like a improvised sort of explosive, correct?
There was a bomb threat.
Mhm.
It was at one point credible, and we were supposed to be leaving the location that we were at, but then sergeant major there, somebody decided that the threat was not as high. It was pretty much all BS. It was a bunch of bluffs, pretty much. People were just, mad and
People are trying to get you to
jaw jacking
move,
on the
trying to,
phone,
yeah,
pretty much. Yeah, people didn't want us there,
yeah.
and
That's just
it was
pathetic.
all it was. And
Once-
it
You guys didn't even have like any choice to go there too. I don't think people understand that.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Well, and also a lot of people didn't understand we were also from Minnesota.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
right. That's the thing. A lot of people who were there, were probably protesting as well,
Mm-hmm.
peacefully, of course.
Yeah.
They want
In their
to
own way.
make change. They want to inspire something.
It's,
And,
make
yeah,
it's
so
probably
something.
it's
They
probably
were
why a lot of
executing their right.
yeah.
Mhm.
First Amendment.
Absolutely, like their First Amendment right. Everybody's got it, and they want change for the better too. They want accountability for these cops. I mean, it should be for everybody, but
Yeah.
then these people see their city burning, and all of a sudden, like the call comes down. I saw it on the news while I was on break at work. Minnesota National Guard is mobilizing to riots in Minneapolis. And I literally said to myself, I was like, I wonder who that's going to end up being.
Mhm.
I got a text on my phone. Yeah, pack your shit. Get ready to go.
Wow.
that
Mhm.
that
I
person was
I
fucking
went.
you. They just
Yeah.
sent you, right?
I-
Only you?
Sure.
Yeah,
Just
Yeah,
you.
you stopped the entire
Yeah, they
I-
sent the beast.
mm-hmm.
I went home. I shaved my head because my hair was not in rags whatsoever. Just clippers, no guard, and got my car ready. And then I waited. It was just all anticipation, and like when we drove up to Minneapolis, um, everybody who drove up in civilian vehicles
Mhm.
took their top off. I mean, because the worst thing that could happen is somebody notices you're in the guard on your way up, and they decide to you know make something happen before you can get up there.
Oh yeah, I never thought about
Yeah.
something
Try
like
to
that.
harm
That's
us.
kind of scary, yeah.
Yeah, that's horrifying.
And that is why I usually, when I'm in uniform going to drill, I usually carry my gun on me.
Makes
But
sense.
wherever I'm at, like if I stop to get gas, I have it on me just kind of covered up. And so if someone wants to try something, you chose the right day to pick or to test me.
I mean, and at the end of the
That's
day,
actually really dumb. You shouldn't do that. You guys should edit that out.
yo,
You guys should
Uh,
edit that out.
yo,
we'll keep
I'm
it
not the
in, but
only
we don't
one.
have any obligation to the the co-host here.
this is all hearsay.
This apparently happened. There's no for sure's, for nots.
There's nothing to prove.
This is all in there. This is just a story.
It's all just story. How do you know that we're even telling the truth?
Exactly.
Yeah, we're a
Nothing
bunch
you
of
can
we're,
prove.
we're just a bunch of liars,
Yeah, just a bunch of liars.
Or a bunch of white trash.
Okay.
I mean, that's a podcast.
Yes, sir.
I am
So
drinking PBR.
Yes, sir. So moving on, basically, still it's your best and worst experience so far.
Yeah.
Unless that was both.
Was that me?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
so I guess I was answering the question about if I would recommend it.
Mm-hmm.
It was kind of the first half was like that, the ups and downs, like the heartbreak of like getting told no about that. And like that whole time, like we're getting ready to go on this deployment. Like the one thing that we're not doing is like our job, the thing that we signed up to do, especially during like COVID. Like I'm on, on orders again, like the National
Yeah,
Guard.
you were up
Like
there
we're
for a minute, huh? Like it felt like you were rarely ever
yeah,
home that summer due to orders
yeah,
and
like
whatnot.
absolute, like yeah, we're weekend warriors, and some people get that privilege of just having to go in on the weekends.
Hmm.
But at the same time, I got the privilege to help in the community and whatnot,
Oh yeah, definitely.
serve. But I've my first year and a half, um I pretty much didn't have a job. Like I never did find a job until we were locked down for COVID doing distance drill. I got a job at Hy-Vee because we
Hmm.
weren't even drilling. So I decided to do something, but like
And
I didn't ever
for
get a
those who
job
don't
until
know, Hy-Vee is just a local small grocery store.
Yeah, nothing special
yeah.
at all.
Nothing
It
whatsoever. Red uniforms. Everybody wants
Couple
to die.
smile in every aisle.
No
yeah, it's
smiles.
like a grocery store in the Midwest.
Yeah,
I didn't actually get a real job until this past winter here, because I've just been, on orders, all those COVID orders. It's just, I mean, it was fun. I was able to save money because I was living with my parents and stuff. Didn't have any debt. So I was just saving up money. So by the time I got off those orders, I guess that was a huge blessing. As much as I, you know, hated all the fuss about PPE, and everybody went through it. Everybody experienced COVID like that. I was just as fed up as everybody else. It's just the thing. But I'm working with, people from the State Department of Health, so they're, always, always, always nagging.
Mhm.
And finally got off those orders. Another blessing out of that was obviously meeting my girlfriend Tara Lynn. I met her while I was on those orders, which was awesome. Her and I are together now a year and 2 months,
congratulations.
and
Yeah, congratulations, man.
I couldn't be happier with her. Like that's a blessing. Like as much as I hated that I got kicked off that deployment,
Yeah,
never would have met Tara Lynn if
Hmm.
not.
yeah. I mean,
But
that's a great way to look at it too.
yeah, the army, no matter which way you cut it, like it's going to give you opportunities, and it might not always come in the way that you want it to, but like I got that,
That's a
and
great answer.
I got to experience uh not necessarily stuff that you want to, but at least be able to help to make sure it's not worse than it could have been. Like that's those riots in Minneapolis.
Yeah.
Um,
Yes, sir.
but after all that, I mean, our drill schedule kind of straightened out. And they made an announcement like, yeah, you guys are going to start doing like your job, drilling, training on which you're what you're paid to do, which you are trained to do is going to be what's going to help you out in your career with your job, is what the next few years are going to be. And like that was probably the best thing, like the biggest morale booster I ever got in my military career was that. And um it held true for sure. Um so the whole following this past year has been that, and um learning, the howitzers, all that boring artillery stuff. And then this
Yeah.
last AT we got a new howitzer, the new Alpha 7 Paladin.
I mean,
Freaking
these are
sweet.
some big guns too, right? These are some big
Absolutely.
boys.
They're basically
Yep.
tanks.
Yeah,
Yep.
non-mobile tanks.
Don't say that about around any artillery guys, but yeah, they're kind of tank. They're kind of tank.
So I do have a big question for you, Den. What
Shoot.
what was your favorite weapon that you've dealt with?
Probably the M4.
Yeah.
It's the easiest to clean.
A
At the end of the day,
well
wait,
manageable gun.
I got one that beats the M4. It's basically a grenade launcher that attaches to the bottom of the M4 because it's literally a tube.
Oh,
you
noob
basically have
tube?
to clean.
Yeah. Oh, new tube Call of Duty
Noob
reference.
tube, Call of Duty.
I can't
Yes,
believe they
sir.
made Call
Yes,
of
sir.
Duty into a real life thing. That's
I
crazy.
can't
know.
either, bro.
It's wild.
honestly,
wild.
Army's just copying
Every
COD.
every time they release a new
is.
COD, the military takes notes. I swear to God.
They've got
Yeah,
to.
Good old
remember the
Uncle Sam.
jetpacks?
Yeah, those were a little
Exoskeleton
experiment. Yeah.
suits.
Yep. Yeah.
But speaking of the easiest weapon to clean, the reason I say that is because when we break down the howitzers,
hmm
like those components are pretty much the same as a gun, right? But 1,000, 2,000, like 10,000 times the scale.
Oh wow.
Like a component that would be like 3 ounces
Mhm.
is like 300 pounds on a howitzer compared to a M4. Like your muzzle brake, that's 325 pounds.
Mhm.
Like that's up near my max deadlift.
Jesus.
And we just shove a couple ramming rods in there
Just a few.
or a couple of ramming staffs in there and spin it off. Like it's pretty ghetto, but that's just the way you do
Gets
it.
the fucking job done, though, huh?
Yeah, you got to get that thing spotless. You got to grease it.
Well, hey,
It's
not to take a break from the questions for Dylan or the military, I'd like to take a pause here. I have some would you rathers to introduce to all of you tonight and see what you think.
Ooh. Okay.
I want to know your answers. I want to know your thoughts. I want to know the reason why you would choose each answer. We'll start with the first one here, right?
Mhm.
I'm gonna hear from Dylan first because I know this man got something nice to say about it. The first one here I have is: would you rather crap your pants in public once a year for the rest of your life, or crap yourself in private every day, and that's in private for the rest of your life? So Dylan, what personally, as a man of science and a man of God, a man of the military, which would you prefer?
Okay, so the first one was crapping your pants every day for the rest of your life,
But in public.
but in public. And then the second one, what was that again?
So the first one is: would you rather crap your pants in public once a year? So that's only once out of one calendar
But in
year.
pu-
Yeah, but in
but in
public.
public.
And then the second one is every day, but in private.
I think I'd do it once a year in public.
In public?
That seems a lot more manageable, and I think it's a lot more
Yeah.
more accurate as to what goes on in my personal life.
Oh, so this is a
Wow.
bit of an insight
Okay.
into the man,
You
the myth, the
know-
legend, right?
The man, the myth, the
you have
legend.
one of those.
You have a little
Days-
loosey goosey one every once in a while, right?
You have one of
Stumbling to
those
the
nights
banyo.
out.
Hey, a
And,
little shoot
you know,
your
you gotta
poo and
stop-
say out of you in public, huh?
You got to stop at Walmart, pharmacy, whatever, for a little something. Some
You gotta stop and
Tylenol or
smell the
whatever.
roses.
Like, you're walking out, you are clenching those cheeks.
I think after the first
My
or second
brother in
year,
Christ.
you begin. I think you can start to become accustomed to just like absolutely fucking demolishing your pants in public without any sort of like recognizer to the fact that you just fucking sullied yourself in the middle of a fucking Walmart aisle, right?
Just every year when the ball drops in New York, you're just aggressively
Shit.
just like
Man, just wait till the one year when you get diarrhea. You just had Taco Bell the night before. It hits
Oh,
You just
It
rip a
hits
hole in your
everywhere.
you. There, you're
pants.
just shitting
All
and
every-
fucking peeing at the same time in the middle of Walmart. There's
Everybody
just a
else-
poop stain around you.
Everybody else is doing their New Year's kiss. You're doing your New Year's shit.
It's ritual.
They're like, oh, Dylan came this year. You know what
Oh
that
my
means.
god. It's
Yeah,
that time of the year.
It's a
Everybody's got
TGI.
like the clothes hanger pin. You know, the thing that
It's
pinches, like when you're little.
it's also
Everybody
genetic too.
pinches their finger with it.
You pass
They
it down to
gotta
your
just-
kid and shit, and then you gotta tell them instead of the birds and the bees, it's that time of the fucking year to shit your pants.
It's like after they go through puberty, they just shit their pants once a year.
It's like I gotta have a talk with my son. The poopy type.
You gotta get them depends for that time of the year.
I got one more would you rather here. Less of a serious one. More of a romantic poetic spiritual one, all right? Would you rather
Uh-oh.
would you rather come in the sink or sink in the cum?
Ooh.
I want to know
Very
Brunk's
poetic.
answer to this one. I think he's very
Yeah.
very spiritual. He's very spiritually connected to the earth. I want to know what his thoughts are. Now, if I need to
Can
say,
I-
you gotta
can I
come in the
first-
sink or sink in the
first?
cum. All right.
Hold on. First, can I actually say what I think his answer will be?
Yeah, we can take a guess. We can take a little ponder.
I think he'd sink in the cum personally.
I think he's a sinker.
He's a
I
sinker?
also think he's a
Sinker?
sinker in the cummers.
Hmm.
What's the answer? I want to know, huh?
No, Colby, you take a guess too.
Take a ponder.
I would say for skincare reasons,
Oh.
you'd probably
Oh.
sink.
A bit of a sinker.
A little bit of a sinker.
You
Hey,
either,
I
you
heard that
either
there's a
sink
lot
or
of protein.
swim.
Sinker.
Yeah.
I heard
Well,
there's a lot of protein
like
in
those
it.
spreading
Homie's trying to gain
rumors.
some weight, right?
Easy now. Easy.
Maybe not that way.
No. I'm not taking a page out of your book now, Colby.
Hey, that's special bro
Oh,
time topics.
Yeah, that's a bit of a.
Hey, it's already been said.
The-WTP.
Already been said.
Bro, what do you think Arnold did? How do you think he got so big?
Anywho,
I think he came in the sink. But all right, that's for another day.
I'm gonna have to go for that first one. That come in the sink.
You would come in the sink?
Oh wow.
Oh my god. You're
I
joking.
gotta
on that.
agree.
It's
I gotta
rigged.
agree. It just sounds more manageable, right?
Yeah, it's
It
Like,
really does.
Think about
Whoa.
the logistics of sinking in the cum.
yeah, where are you getting all
Where are
that
you gonna
cum?
find enough?
Yeah.
Where are you gonna find enough cum to sink in?
In this
Doesn't say
economy,
human.
nowhere.
Doesn't say human.
Not in this economy.
Like, yeah, you'd have to take a trip to the bank and
Yeah, you can take out a
in
loan
this
just to get all
economy.
that cum.
Or
And then the
just
gas
bank.
itself to get there would cost probably more than the fucking cum itself, right?
shit. You'd probably have to make a deposit just to,
That's
make up for it.
what I'm
Yeah,
fucking
'cause
saying.
that's a lot.
Jesus Christ.
Yuckums.
Gotta put the fucking rated 18 plus on this episode.
Nope.
Yeah, we want the kids to know about this. Did they
Yep.
need
I think
to
it's
know?
after a minute.
Mhm.
I think it's after a minute. I think we're good.
You think we're good? All right. I
Yeah,
mean,
I don't know about our first minute, but this is definitely after that first minute.
the first minute's
Here we go.
also a no-go. No fly zone.
No fly zone.
I think.
Easy.
Edit the first minute.
Oh my god.
Well,
What if all of this was just the prologue? The episode hasn't even started yet.
Yeah, I haven't even hit record yet, so you know.
We just sit here talking.
We're just talking.
We're just chilling.
This is our normal conversation, to be honest.
Well. Normal for us?
It's
Normal in
usually-
general? No.
Usually a lot more swearing at Valorant and
Yeah.
also, Dad. So I think I recall the story, but you might as well refresh my mind on this one. The alcohol poisoning that I've heard
Ooh.
you've
I haven't heard
succumbed
this in a
to.
while.
Go ahead, Dan.
sorry, who are you asking? that
You.
question?
Dylan, we're talking you. You're the man of the
You,
fucking hour.
Dan, Dylan, you know.
Dylan Nelson, Big D
Man.
Dog, Triple D,
Dominic. Name's not really
BBD.
Dominic.
You want to know
The
about
big Denster.
the infamous. Anybody who knows me knows about the infamous night where I was drinking with my stepbrother Robbie,
Mhm.
and we got the cheapest bottle of whiskey we could find, right?
Okay.
And we decided, hey, let's drink it. Let's drink it all. 'Cause
As you
that'd be
should.
cool. And long story short, we drank it all. Robbie had to work the next day, so I had to,
You do all the heavy
shoulder a lot of
lifting.
his.
Yep.
I just shoulder a lot of his load, and let's just say we had basically what, I don't know. I'd say it's like probably 8 to 10 ounce glass that we were just pouring liquor in, just
It was
throwing
tall.
it back,
It looked like a mean
and
shot.
it was definitely a mean shot. And we did the math. It was equivalent to like 7 shots. I did like probably 7 of those personally. And then like we didn't buy this just to take shots. Like we bought a whole case of Coca-Cola. I like cracked a Coca-Cola, took a sip out of it, put some whiskey in it,
Little
like an
whiskey
ounce
Coke.
probably. And then just drank the rest of the bottle of whiskey. I didn't even finish that can of Coca-Cola with a drop of whiskey in it.
Jesus.
Like that's how that night transpired. It went from us playing Mario Party on the couch
That's
on the Switch
that's a good way to start it, man.
That's normally how it
to,
starts.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
to
No story with Mario Party at the beginning ends very well.
to
Oh God.
to me and Robbie just sitting at the counter sending Snapchats of us doing ridiculously stupid amounts of shots. And I do regret that. The morning following, I'm woken up to a paramedic
Oh
taking
wow.
my pants off.
It happens.
And that's the
And
first time this year.
The only thing I can think to say is, "Hey man, hey, don't pull my pants off. That's
Hey
weird.
man, those are mine, man. Come
Come on,
on.
man."
Come on, man.
And he's like, I don't think you want to leave those on, buddy. Like this paramedic, super chill. It's like you kind of peed your not everybody sees me with piss in my pants. Like you gotta whisper it to me like it's a secret. Like I'm gonna go, like no, I wasn't gonna react either way that I had piss in my pants. Like I don't know. That guy could have taken my pants off either way. I was not fighting him off in the state I was in.
You are in no condition.
With that being said, I wasn't poisoned by the alcohol. I was poisoned by bad decisions, poor actions, I suppose. I pissed on Robbie's couch.
Oh my god.
There was piss on there. That's where I slept.
Piss and
That's
cum.
where I peed.
Piss, shit, and cum.
I threw up on the bathroom floor. That was a mess. Okay. It was a lot of my bodily fluids in Robbie's house that night.
Yeah.
And went to the hospital, but I just laid in a bed all day. Didn't get poked even once, no IV. Basically went in to detox, and there was a lot of drama that went on with my family because of it, which is a funny clusterfuck of misunderstandings, which are understood now. It's,
Mm.
I mean, if they're not like, I don't know what to say. I've pleaded my case. Like it was my fault for sure, but at the same time, like these guys didn't even poke me. It should not have been a $2,000 hospital bill.
Mm.
American healthcare system.
But yeah,
Yeah.
I was fine. I was fine, but my shoulder hurt real bad. The next day,
Mm.
I wasn't ever hungover at any point.
Is this story
I
you're currently telling? Not to interrupt you, sorry, but is this the most drunk you've ever been?
oh yeah,
Really?
Really?
yeah,
Well, that's
yeah,
at that
because
point where you can't get any drunker than that.
True. Without
Hold on.
dying.
hold on, I'm not a guy who drinks a lot of liquor,
It doesn't
especially not after
take
especially
a lot
not
to
after
get you
that
there though.
night. But I mean, so 3 of these big tall shot glasses, which we figured out to be like 7 shots. So that's 21 shots in for doing all the
Wow.
math. If you're keeping up with me. And then I decided to go for a 4th one. You know, me and Robbie always competitive
Mhm.
when we drink, or used to be, when we were fucking idiots. uh like he's got to work the next day. Like this guy's not even like trying to keep up with me. And I'm just like, hey, watch this. You can send back another glass of this fucking whiskey, no chaser or anything, because I'm not a bitch.
Yeah.
And
Oh my
then
God.
and then they said the last thing they heard of me was, well, somebody's got to finish it. And I took the bottle of whiskey and fucking Superman that hoe.
How much
Like,
clothes were on at this point?
all my clothes, I had a sweater on too.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Because you
Whole
normally just
time.
start stripping.
Yeah. Normally
it's-
shirt comes
it's-
off.
Dylan leans
it's
to me
honestly-
one night and he's like, if I start taking my clothes off, cut me off.
He told me that.
I take a
The
trip
first time I met
upstairs.
him.
I take a trip upstairs, go to the bathroom. I come down the stairs, man's only got his fucking underwear on.
It's literally only ever been around you, Sean.
You gotta stop taking your
That's
clothes
the
off in front of
funny
me,
part.
man. About to act the law.
Yeah, he never took them off in front of me. I was kind of disappointed.
You did,
Bro.
though.
I said it as a joke. I was like,
You said it was a joke, but then it happened.
it'd be funny. But yeah, definitely around Sean in the past, I have most definitely taken my clothes off when I've been.
You've been on a
Dude,
skateboard naked. You've
Wait, naked?
Hold on, that's all in the
You've
same
seen his
night.
pecker?
And
That's all in the
I
same
had
night.
Underwear on.
You had
I
underwear
had
on.
Underwear.
That's what they all say.
Okay.
But having underwear on doesn't get you into Walmart, so I think that counts as naked.
It's better than having them off though, right?
I fucking
Just
suppose.
because
Nah.
it doesn't get you into Walmart, just doesn't get you into heaven.
Dan, I think at this state we would all prefer to see it off.
That way we know you're gone.
Yeah, that way we know you're having a good time.
I don't know if your party's bumping or not. Is Dylan wearing clothes?
If he is, I hate to break it to you.
Is he on a skateboard? Is he
Let me-
barely
let-
able to stand on it?
Let me tell you. Since then, I think I've figured it out. The only thing that gets me to do that is mixing what were we were
It's
drinking
probably fucking Mountain
cheap
Dew and
ass-
some shit.
No, like it was like cheap ass vodka and orange juice, probably some Mountain Dew in there.
Got real fancy
Like,
that
you
night.
some dumbass
Some white trash shit.
19 yeah 19-year-old kids get together, want to mix some booze, so we pick literally the worst things to mix.
Nah,
That's
Tyler Brunk was out of pocket that night, pouring people mixed drinks where it was like 80% the alcoholic beverage, like 20% the actual mixing part.
Yo, that's just nice.
Bro was handing out shots.
It was great.
Well,
He was handing out alcoholic beverages.
he was handing
Handing
out
them
light on
12-ounce
a beverage.
water
Little bevy.
Never forget the bev.
Never forget the bev. Never, never, never.
I'm better now.
We're not gonna quote TikToks.
Can we get that guy on the podcast?
Not while I'm here.
Can
Can we get Aki on the podcast?
Can I just keep asking? Can I get it the Aki way? And then he just keeps going. Sure.
Oh, yeah.
Could that just be the entire hour?
No, he's like not chill at all. He's just getting really pissed.
I'm like, I'm going.
yelling.
Never forget the
Just super
bev.
offended.
And then he's just like, I hate this guy.
He like talks normally. He like talks normally too. He doesn't have the fucking accent. He's like,
You know I have a PhD, right?
I see your mom on the weekends. Shut the fuck. Let me get it the Aki way, huh?
Let me get her the Aki way.
Never forget the bev.
He's just like, Moira? Yeah. You didn't think I knew her name, right?
And then you'd say, oh, Myra.
Never forget
Then
the
you
bev. Yeah, we gotta
Starts
get him
crying.
on. I'll send him I'll have our people talk to his people.
I'll DM him. I'll see
Yeah.
what he thinks.
No, we'll have
I'll
our
see if
people
I
text
can
his
get-
people
I'll see if I can get my people to get to his people to.
to talk to our people to
Yeah.
talk to us. That sounds like a good idea.
Yeah. Let's. Sometimes you just gotta be a social.
Let's have our people
You
talk to
gotta
your people
talk to-
about getting that started. All right.
Yeah. Let's get some people on it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. So I want to start doing this on our episodes from now on. A bit of a trivia question for everybody in here. Whoever
Yeah.
wins. I don't know what they win. They win a fucking. They can come in the sink. I don't fucking know.
Okay. That's all I need.
First trivia question. Open to everybody.
Okay.
How many bones does the elephant trunk have in it?
I got you.
75.
I got
I
you.
want answers from everybody before I tell everybody the right one.
5.
Brunk?
Let's see. We're
He's
gonna go
googling it. Cheater.
Yeah,
No,
cheater.
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 He's googling it.
206? Well, Dylan, what was your answer?
75.
Colby, what was yours?
0. It's 5. That's what I
Brunk,
said.
what was yours?
206.
0. The elephant trunk has 0 bones in it, but it does have 40,000 different muscles.
Damn.
Yeah.
I knew it didn't have any bones because there
bro
are
crazy in the street in the sheets on
No,
God.
You didn't know that it didn't have any bones.
Bro, I
Fine,
literally said it
motherfucker.
has 0
Fine, motherfucker.
afterwards, but I still kept
All right.
I still kept
Fine,
my
motherfucker.
One last question.
Okay.
Maybe a trick one, maybe not. What fruit has killed more people in the world than on average a shark does?
Coconut.
Apples.
Brunk?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with an apple.
I feel like it's
I don't even think a
It's-
coconut's a fruit.
Is coconut not a fruit?
Yeah.
But that's the answer. It is
coconut
coconut.
a fruit? Oh shit. I was right.
Coconut's a fruit.
Approximately
Yeah.
150 people are killed each year by coconuts.
I
Man.
knew that.
I want to go
Really?
increase the statistic, man. Let me get killed by a coconut, dog. On
Bro, no,
God.
You're just-
Can we,
No, we gotta have lines. We play a roulette with it.
69th podcast episode, we go all get killed by coconuts, increase the statistic.
Mm-hmm.
we should just call it the 169 podcast. Or how many people die per year?
150.
Oh, call it the 150 podcast.
So the 150th podcast.
Oh, that'd be sick.
What, 150 what? We'd be more than 150.
150 plus.
Mm.
All right.
153.
See? 150 plus. Like you have you guys, and then you have like when you bring a guest on, 150 plus. See?
The guest stands
Podcast
under there.
name.
Gets
Podcast
nailed
name.
first.
There
Yo.
we go.
No, but if
Jesus.
the guest gets nailed first, it still goes over 150 by just at least one. So we really don't have to get murked. They just do.
That is insane. I can't even comment on that.
Crazy.
Bro, that's
Wild to think
crazy, man.
Crazy.
That's
man.
crazy.
Wow.
Hey, Colby, I got a question.
Okay. I got
Oh.
an answer.
The interviewee is interviewing.
Who asked?
Oh fuck. No, not really. We'll cut,
Wait,
we'll,
was that a
Yeah.
question?
we'll cut that shit
Yeah.
out.
It's a
Was that a
serious
question?
A serious
Uh,
question.
About what?
Who asked?
We'll just
About what?
we're gonna change here. Colby's fucking
Anywho.
oblivious. Someone get this guy a map. He's lost.
I've lost so free.
Oh.
Colby,
Dog water.
I got a fucking question for you. In our
Okay.
topics chat, why the fuck did you put sea shanties, dog?
Sea shanty?
Bro, get that. You put sea shanties.
Where?
Or what's this? She nasty?
Shenasties.
What the fuck's a shenasty? I
Alrighty,
thought
bro.
you mistyped sea nasty.
Yo,
That's
Dylan.
sea
Actually,
fucking-
Dylan. Tell me about shenanigans whenever you went there, my man. Tell me your
Nasty.
story. Hold up.
Nasty.
Hold up. Let me
No.
do a little backstory on shenanigans really quick.
No.
Bro, you
So-
typed she nasties.
No, yeah, it's shenasties.
What the
Okay,
fuck?
so
Tell me what that means. I'm not
hold
the
on, I
only one
will.
who doesn't know.
I'm getting there, bro.
The
So
fuck
okay,
you, huh?
so hey, no, fuck you, bro.
No, fuck you. In
Hey, yo, but shenanigans. It started out as kind of it was like a line dancing place, and then they ended up. So it's like country, and you get to line dance.
It's like a country dancing club when you first walk in,
yeah,
and
yeah.
then you walk in and you hear this real faint, like just boom, 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 boom. And you go in the other room, and
Yo.
it's the most ratchet shit you will
No.
ever see in your life. Oh my god! Like I don't know. Somebody else walked in there first. It was me, your cousin Bronk, and your cousin Tyler.
Mhm.
And like the two Tylers are over there in the ratchet part of the club, because that's that's Tyler's prerogative, is to scout a little skirt. I'm talking about Colby's cousin Tyler. That guy's an idiot. Listen,
He is.
I don't care if he listens. I mean it out of love. He'll grow out of it.
He
But,
will.
He's got like 17 gross numbers at this point. We've been here for 4.5 seconds. And I walk over to this part with Colby's cousin, and I'm like, man, where are these guys? She's like, oh, I think they're on the other side of the dance floor here. So he starts walking across the dance floor, and I start following him. Worst experience of my life. Listen, like I stiff armed a woman because
Dude, I don't want to be on the receiving
like-
end of a stiff arm from Dylan Nelson, bro.
I don't either.
like don't come and like try
In
and
the sink.
grind up on me. It's weird. Okay,
I'll grind up on you.
If you see a person that you don't know, don't do that to them,
All right.
because
I'm
you
taking
don't
notes.
you don't know what that person's about. Okay, listen, I'm not about to let my girlfriend be disrespected, or let myself, my own personal self be disrespected by that vulgarity. And I shut it down right away. I said stop in a loud voice.
I can image it in my
threw a-
head.
I threw a stiff arm.
Boom! Out cold.
And that was the end of it. Okay.
Did you check to see
Night,
if
night.
she could stand back up after the stiff arm, or you just
No,
left her laying cold?
it was just enough that I had enough room to walk away from the situation and not let it escalate,
Uh-huh.
to me, bare knuckle brawling on the dance floor,
About to fight somebody, bruh. On the dance floor.
You know how it is.
Wrong type of
You know how it
tango,
is.
cuh.
Oh, you thought shit was sweet?
Boom!
No. But then, yeah, the pool tables were all tore up. The felt on them. Bathroom door was hanging off.
Jesus
hinges.
Christ.
That place was was goofy. Like I'm literally there just standing there talking to Colby's cousin the whole time having a drink while I think Brunk was there with us talking to us
Yes, sir.
while Tyler's off doing his thing. Really, we were just there to give him moral support. Only reason.
Well, and then Colby, your cousin, other female one,
Ugh.
she was she was wanting people to, or have the other Tyler go around and invite people back to the Airbnb for an after party.
No.
And I was like, oh no.
You said after party? Hold up.
I was already tired of this shit and just tired in general. So I'm
Hey,
like,
I
oh,
don't blame you.
fucking A.
Nah, dude, talk about
And-
fucked places with alcohol. This fucking bar across the street, kind of where I live, has like urinals so fucking tall it's up to my fucking chest, bro. Bro made that
Whoa.
shit for Yao Ming, cuh.
Trough.
It's not a
It's a
trough. It's a
trough.
whole fucking drinking fountain, but you're supposed to pee in it.
They just put chips in there at the end of the night.
And then like directly behind it, almost as if it's a duel, there's a normal fucking urinal right next to it. So I don't know what the fuck they want you to do with the second one. It's like Duel of Fates every time I could try to go in there and some guy's trying to fucking cross swords and shit, bruh.
Hey, if they're not crossing swords,
I went in there one night, some old ass dude walks in, he's like, looks like we're gonna have to cross swords today. I didn't have to pee anymore.
Oh,
I would.
as a matter of fact, I forgot how to pee. Sorry, sir. Maybe next time.
I suddenly gotta go poop. Excuse me.
Have you guys seen the picture of the preposterous urinating receptacle?
Sorry.
So it's a urinal, but it's like a double-sided urinal.
Oh.
It's like one unit, but it's two urinals connected to
Like
each other.
two urinals
so like
long?
basically you're staring at your boy's cock while you're pissing
What do you-
because
Like
What's wrong with that?
Like it's a trough on a wall,
Well,
but you all like line up and
I'm-
pee.
no. It's so much worse than that. It's like, oh, here I have the image. I'm gonna
Send it to me.
throw it in the. I'm gonna send it in the Discord real quick. Okay, currently, yeah, you guys keep talking. I do not
Yeah.
know how to send a picture.
You just click the plus button, you know?
Pretty simple.
You heard?
Yeah.
You heard?
You sending it in the server, correct?
So you're back to like the whole drinking thing. I know.
Oh
It's like
shit!
the most drunk we've ever been. So I remember the time I was up in the cities on these COVID orders that Den was talking about, and so the hotel I was staying at had about 150 other guardsmen staying with us, and I was able to meet quite a few of them. Well, I also had the fiance come up, and we were just hanging out, drinking. Den was there, a few of our buddies were there, and it was a time.
I'm
Well,
putting
I
up this
ended
toilet
up-
on screen while you keep talking here.
I ended up basically blacking out. We were playing a game, and it was one that involved stripping, and I got down naked.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Nice.
But I was able to throw on a different article, not really clothing, but of equipment to cover myself up. So I couldn't show this glorious body. to anyone
Aw.
else. Unfortunately.
I'm
What
glad
the-
I was gone by that point.
Okay, I gotta fucking
All right.
interrupt you guys. Nah, bro,
Yeah,
I'm looking at
yeah,
the
we gotta
fucking... What is this
We
shit,
gotta
bro?
dissect this urinal.
What
Yeah,
is this?
This is a war crime.
Oh my god.
It's like a community shower.
Yo, no, bro. You make the Eiffel Tower up top. You and your
Yo.
boy high five while you're going.
Nah, bro, y'all playing
Sir.
1, 2, 3, 4. I declare a thumb war on the top of that hoe.
Yo, hey, it's got
Yo,
the.
why is
it's
there
got
only
the
float?
one
I was
flusher.
gonna say, why there's only one flusher, bro?
Yo,
What if
You gotta
homie
like,
across from
you
you is
finish-
only
you
halfway
finish-
through?
you finish peeing, go to reach for it, catch the homie's hand at the top. It's like a like a meet cute, you know,
The peeing stops.
just like a rom-com starts.
the intro card plays and shit, dog.
Sexy music.
Oh my god.
Sure.
Well,
Anyway, so I ended up like as soon as some people started leaving. Well, I remember just going and sitting by the toilet. Or I came back too while sitting by the toilet. Well, one of my buddies was in there telling me just to pull the trigger, which is just shoving 2 fingers down my throat and make myself throw up. I'm like, nope, not doing that. I didn't want to throw up, but I was just
You're a
sitting
pussy.
there.
why didn't you
No.
want to throw up?
I fucking hate the feeling of throwing up and then the aftermath of it. It's a whole thing.
And I feel
Anywho.
so relieved whenever I throw up. I feel like a new man coming out the hands and knees up to the toilet.
That's so true. That's
Feel
so
refreshed.
true.
I feel healthier.
I'm ready to take on the world.
Ready to go back and do exactly what made me throw up to begin with.
Anywho, so then I also told Courtney to go make me some mac and cheese.
Or you told her?
Little Mackie cheesy.
I asked
I'd
her,
get
I
beat
guess.
up, bro.
I wanted Courtney to go make me some mac and cheese. She's like, okay, I'll go do that for you. I'm like, sweet. So then I just keep sitting there being told to puke or to basically pull trig, and I'm like, yeah, no. Eventually, I come back out into the living room area. I sit down, start eating my mac and cheese, talking a little bit more to my buddy and his date that he brought. And next thing I know, I remember waking up on not my side of the bed,
Mhm.
with still clothes on, sprawled out on top of the
Oh.
covers. Yeah, on my own.
Hmm.
I don't remember getting here. And yeah, that is probably the most drunk I've ever been.
I think the most drunk I've ever been is probably last night.
Wolf.
Man, I got interested to a new friend called Fireball Whiskey.
That's all you had to say.
I couldn't stop.
It's so good, isn't it?
Man, it had me so good I fucking slammed into a wall and slit my fucking head open, bruh.
Bro, you sent me that and it looked like the intro to like a rap music video.
You like the Fireball video I sent you guys too?
Yeah.
POV that shit. I'm like, Fireball.
Bro, you were on something making that video.
Nah, bruh. Literally. Never again. Never again.
What do you mean never again?
Probably
That looked
later.
fun.
Probably later tonight.
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, yes, sir.
I don't mean to
Well-
fuel an addiction, but
It's you not doing anything to stop it. Not doing anything
Nah.
to create it, man. It's a natural disaster. You can't stop it.
It's inevitable.
Jesus. Just like not hitting the notification bell and subscribing to our YouTube channel. Holy shit. That was cringy as fuck, but you fuckers need to fucking subscribe. Or else I'm gonna
Not
do
enough
something I'll regret. I'll be on a headline next week if you guys don't subscribe. Hurry the fuck up.
Shit.
Fireball in the
Headline.
title.
Headline: White podcaster.
Local podcaster host. Blank, blank, blank.
Did
You
I
interpret the
mention-
fucking rest.
You do as you please.
Did I
with that.
mention he's white?
Accompanied by his podcast co-hosts. They fucking call you guys out too.
Oh, nah.
Hey now.
Yo, you better hit that freaking subscribe.
Yeah. I'm holding the
Yeah,
whole
if you don't-
podcast hostage, bro. Pull up. Hit that.
If you don't subscribe, your mother doesn't love you.
That's true. Statistics have shown.
They have shown.
Yeah, we put out a poll.
I can.
To
Yeah.
all mothers out there.
Yep, every
Hashtag
mother.
Young
We-
gravy.
We have the contact address of all your mothers. Every
Hey,
single one of them.
We don't speak that name. We don't speak that name around here.
All right.
Well, we
Sorry.
just did, so
As for another day.
Yeah, well, we don't do it, okay?
We got a lot more to ask Dylan. We got a lot more to say. Unfortunately, we are at our time limit tonight. We'll have to have another episode. There'll be a part 2. We don't know when, but it will be coming. If you like
We don't
Dylan
know
on the
why.
podcast, we don't know why. Just fucking subscribe. He'll be back on.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Maybe. Damn. I hate.
We gotta see what the analytics are like, man. I don't know.
Mhm. Hey, nothing personal. It's just
Without
business.
fucking further ado, thanks you guys for watching. Fuck this shit. I don't fucking know. Pass it on to all my co-hosts. Fucking go ahead.
All right, guys. Thank you again for watching or listening, tuning in. We had a great time with Dylan. Hopefully-
Hey. I want to do an outro.
Speak your piece, man. Speak your piece.
All right.
I'll be doing
All
multiple
right,
in the future.
everybody who isn't listening to this, I just want you to know you are loved, you are cherished.
He's lying.
Maybe not
He's lying.
not by me, maybe not by anybody else,
Maybe not.
but just know that you are, okay? I love you. Now go get some sleep. Probably go to the gym.
Yeah, you
For a
probably need
little
to
bit,
hit the gym
you
a
know.
little bit.
Yeah, you may
Yeah,
need to hit the
hit
gym.
the-
Biceps
Get some
are lacking.
pre-workout,
Go-
chicken and rice, all the works. Probably need to do that.
Go eat something healthy, a little chicken and rice. You know, if you
That's
don't like
it.
the flavor, season it. Okay, season it.
No,
sometimes
hey,
you gotta make do.
pause. We can't season.
We can't season.
We're too white.
Can't season.
White
Trash
trash.
podcast,
There it is.
okay.
There it is. There's the name drop.
Just pour some PBR on
Salt,
it.
salt and pepper is all you need. You can quote us on that.
All you need.
Maybe if you feel a little frisky, you can get a little garlic. That's probably as far as I'd go, though. It gets a little spicy past that point.
No,
No.
it gets a little racist at that point. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Skip the garlic.
Skip the garlic, I guess.
Garlic.
Skip the garlic. No
Salt.
vampires. All the vampires.
Salt and pepper.
Oh,
Okay.
little S&B. S&P.
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 Hey, 500 of that.
Don't cross that threshold.
Well, maybe a little...
Trust me.
Have a little barbecue sauce on the side.
Nope.
What?
Nope.
Ketchup.
Ketchup and mayo. Maybe mayo if you're feeling a little heat on your tongue, you know.
Well, no, don't use mayo's
No
high
mayo?
in fat. Ketchup has sugar in it, so.
Mm.
Hold on.
Oh my
What
God.
I'm trying to say is eat something healthy, hit the gym,
Hit the gym.
you know,
Get some
Like,
bitches.
tell your mom you love her.
Get some bitches.
Yeah.
Maybe just one. Stay committed.
Get rid of that.
Have a healthy relationship.
ass haircut. Yeah.
That's a
Yeah.
big one.
That was probably the best outro we've had yet. Only 2 episodes in, but maybe it'll stay that way.
Oh, you
50-minute long outro.
I have not ended it.
This is that
this is
Minnesota
scuffed.
goodbye.
This is that Minnesota goodbye. we're parked in the middle of a street in a small ass town. People are trying to get home to their kids. We're just talking in the middle of the road. That's how it is.
I'm
Literally
talking
the
here.
worst traffic you'll ever find is in Minnesota.
It's a 2-car pile up,
They're-
but they're just parked in the middle of the
It's
road.
Because at the
No
very
accident.
front, there's 2 people going opposite directions, just talking, just having a conversation.
Catching
They
up
notice
after a while.
the
They only
car.
saw each other at work like an hour ago.
Are
They have
old
each other's
people?
phone number, but they don't want to be rude and just call them
Well,
after
hey,
they saw each other in person.
once again, thanks everybody for watching. Thank you to our special guest today, Dylan Nelson. It's been a blast. We hope to have you back on again. It was amazing, and leave the rest of the outro to my fellow co-hosts.
I'm fine.
You can't keep saying I'm white.
End it, bro.
Life could be dream.